Okay, since I did a video on portrait proportions from the front view, I figured I would do one from the side view. So start out by marking out the areas where you want the face to be. Once again, the hairline is going to be right about here. So we're going to make the eye line about right here. Nose. Nose needs to be a little lower. Okay. So this is the top of the head, hairline, so the eye line is halfway. And if this is in thirds, this is the hairline to a third, to a third, to a third, just like in the first video. Now the base of the skull is going to line up with the end of the nose. And if you want your head to, the portrait just to be end right here, you want to start and you can just draw a general curve right here. Now depending on your person and how much they're turned, you're going to want to locate where the eyebrow edge is. I'm just going to go ahead and place mine right about here. And then lightly sketch out about where the cheekbone will be, because it'll meet up with the nose, and then come down to the chin area. And also you can go ahead and lightly connect right here. And if you want to, go ahead and bring this up as well. I need to fix this. Okay. So if this is the eye line, we're going to want the eyebrow line about right here. And the top of the ear is going to be in line with the eyebrow. You're going to place the top of the ear here, and goes with the curve of the skull and end right down here at a slight angle. And there's your angle. Now you're going to want to bring your chin line right. We're going to customize this a little bit more, make it look more like a chin. And we're going to do the neck. So you're going to want to, from the chin, make sure the chin is out a little bit. You don't want to go right from the corner of the chin. You're going to draw basically a U. And that is going to go up into this part of the ear. And your chin is going to line up right here with the curve of the neck. So you're going to go down and then curve it out right there. Right here is going to be your collarbone. And the other shoulder. So all of this area is going to form sort of like an oval around here. Now at this point you're going to want to, just for your own reference, kind of shade this side of the head. And when you get to this, just make like a little half circle and shade all through here. This is pretty much all going to be covered up by hair anyway, but if the person's bald, this is perfect for them. Remember, you have a bit of a V right here from your chin. And you're going to want to shade on this line. And basically around this area. I'm going to erase this because no one actually has that defining line right there. I'll just create it with shading. And the same here. It's more like a loose reference. Now, I feel like my face is too wide, so I'm just gonna thin it out right here. Okay. So if this is the eyebrow, it's gonna go in here and slightly in here to create this curve, and it goes past the eye line. And you're going to now create your cheekbone on this side. All right. Now we're starting to get some dimension to our face. Right. I'm going to continue my head. Create an angle here that it's going to match this line and this line. The eyebrows going to go from here to about here in a curve, slightly up, and then curve down. This area underneath you could shade. And now we're going to draw this curve that goes along the cheekbone down to where the bottom of the nose is and back up at the eye line. Underneath here you're going to shade. And now we're going to draw from, this is the hairline, we're going to draw a curve that goes in between these two lines, and that is going to be the angle of the face. We're going to line up our nose and eyes in that area. Sharpen my pencil. Okay. So at this point, draw sort of like a V that will line up with the eye line and the eyebrow line, but not too close to the brow line. I'm sorry, the bridge of the nose. And then you're going to do the same here. This line is going to almost meet the bridge of the nose. It's going to go up and back down, leaving some area at the top here. Now you're going to draw 3 arches. One here, one here, and one here. Make it a little bit longer. This is going to be the upper eyelids, so add a little bit more shading in this area. It's going to be darker on this side, but lighter on this side. Same thing here, darker here to lighter here. You're also going to draw your nose, which is going to continue at this line and then come out and come to about here. So now I'm going to erase this. The inside edge of the eye is going to be lined up with almost with the nose. The nose is here, so we'll line it up slightly off. And the edge of the eye on the outside will be right around here. This eye is going to be here. I'm going to go up and then over. And here is going to be more of a arch. Which will slightly go off. Most of us get tripped up on this eye whenever you're doing a 3/4 view. So it does take a little bit of practice, but you'll get it. You just work on your shading of your eye. And I'm going to bring in this nose a little bit more. I'm going to have a little bit more of a curve. And then I'm going to erase this. But keep my shading. Alright. So there are the eyes. The nose is right here. The nostrils are going to be right around here. And it's going to be a little bit darker on this side. However you want to customize it, but at least you get an idea of the placement of where it goes. And as you go along, if you want to smooth out these lines that you created as guides, just go ahead and erase it. And then work on your shading to create less of a dramatic effect. I don't like typically blending with my finger, but at the moment I don't have a blending tool with me, so I'm just going to blend with my finger. Okay, now to add the mouth. So if the mouth is about center here, I'm going to draw a line up here and one down here. You're going to shade above this line. And below this one, kind of in a half circle, or an arch. Go ahead and draw 3 circles. And you're going to do your V of the heart of the lips, and the inside edge of the eye is going to line up with the edge of the mouth. And now this one, you still want to leave some of the skin on this side, so we'll just bring the mouth here. And we'll use this circle here, go up a little bit, and then meet over here. So I'm going to erase these circles. And we need to draw the little divot thing, or shape a divot right there. And add your eyebrows. And for the ears, we're going to do some detail work. Just to shape it up. Okay, so that's 3/4 view. You can add hair, but I don't feel like doing that right now. So I hope this helps. And remember, just customize your drawing to the person. But as long as you have the proportions correct, you should be pretty good to go.